making 12 films, and now I'm starting my second season very soon. And of course, when I started the first season, I had a commitment to the second season also, and they all are very happy with it. The channels are happy. The channel is happy. The board is happy. So, and I'm looking forward to the second season.
I am too. And I'm going to ask a question to both of you. Although Irffan will have a very short answer to that, I know why. When you do wagers, when you do these crazy things in life, and it applies to everybody, there's a lot of criticism. Why Irffan will have a short answer is, I've never seen you being criticized. Critics love you. I think they love you.
I'll give you examples.
Okay, give me example. Maybe you can give an example. And for you, you have taken so many what we call in India pangas, or so many wagers, or so many of these things that I'm sure people have criticized and made you doubt yourself and like, what the hell am I doing? Why do I have to do this? Even my daughter is acting now, I can just sit back and chill. What is that thought process? Because I think it's very helpful for people here. But let's quickly, darling of the critics, Irffan, answer it. Like, what criticism me?
Actually, for me, I am so critical of myself that I don't need any other critics, you know. So it's like, you know, it's from my childhood. It's like given by God that I have to criticize myself, because the first sentence I learned about to speak was a criticism about myself, you know. So and I'm very comfortable with it now. Earlier I was, you know, I suffered from this tendency, and when I thought of becoming an actor, it was like, you know, impossible, because I was so thin, dark, odd-looking guy. I'm still odd-looking, but, you know, I was so shy that nobody could have imagined that I could become an actor. I couldn't even tell to my friends that I could become an actor. If I would have told them, they would have made fun of me, you know. So I just kept this desire in me, and I.
So you may be your only critic, but let me tell you one thing I've learned. Don't listen to the critics. So, and how about you? You've done things which are, I'm sure you've had a lot of...
Well, you know, he didn't tell anybody, his friends, that he wanted to be an actor, but I did tell my friends that I wanted to be an actor, and I was criticized and made fun of. But I used it as, whenever anybody makes fun of me, makes me work harder. So I wait sometimes for people to make fun of me, and or criticize me, so because they don't know what they're in for, you know. So it just makes me work doubly harder.
Okay, so if bricks are thrown at you, you're going to make a house.
Well, I think palace.
Palace. Okay, that's a good answer. Really good answer. I'm going to end this evening with one last question, which I actually, because the event was taking its time to start, I asked him a question which I didn't think I'll ask here, but I really liked his answer. And I'm going to ask Anil the last question, which is, what made you do this? Why are you doing a Johnny Walker Blue Label event? I know you don't do endorsements that much. You've done this. There has to be a bigger reason, because I know you are not the brand endorsement kind of person, or you don't work with brands so much. You've done this event. Why?
Well, I think all of you all will be surprised, but it's a very